Alright, hi guys. It is Friday, November 29th, 2013, and I decided to mix this up a little bit. I decided to talk about my history on YouTube today, just because it's something that's a long, long story that happened, like what the things I went through to get to the point I am today. Now, this all started back in 2009. When I was just beginning sixth grade, I was like, yeah, so pumped, so pumped. I wanted to have a lot of social media. I started with a MySpace, and then I went to YouTube, Twitter, then got a Facebook, and that's when this channel started. This channel started on October 30th, 2009, my sister's birthday, coincidentally, because my birthday is tomorrow, November 30th, but oh, by the way, I'll make a vlog tomorrow. If you guys want to see that, I'll edit it tomorrow night. Hopefully get it up by Sunday. Anywho, so on back on to what I was saying. I started with a few videos. I started just with like some picture slideshows off of Windows Movie Maker, and one named Nickelodeon, where I went through like I did a whole thing about Nickelodeon, its shows, its logos, just a slideshow of that. And to date, it is still my most popular video. Slowly inching behind with less than like I believe 50 views is my Goliath groundbreaking ceremony. So please watch that because that'll be the first time in like four years that that video has been passed up for views. And yeah. But so shortly after that, I forgot the password to this channel. Can you blame me? I had all those social medias, and I had totally different passwords for all of them. However, I ended up reviving. I ended up making another channel about Spring Break 2010 when I had this total obsession with Rubik's cubes, and it was called the Rubik's Cube Nerd 01. Kind of like going off like basically saying copying the Computer Nerd 01, and that did not turn out well. I only made about 7 videos on that site, and then I made one more video on this saying welcome to the world of Costume One, and then like going outside saying this is my house, and then walking back inside and saying goodbye. I was like, oh my god. Now that I look back on that, that was like the most pathetic video I have ever made in my entire life. Shortly after that was my first, or then came June. I forgot the password to the Rubik's Cube one, as I did the costume one, but the costume one, it was pretty easy, because at that time, turns out when I was in 4th grade, I had like this super obsession. This sounds kind of gay, but I had a super obsession with Webkinz toys. And my sister and I like bought all these toys, and we would like go online and we'd type in the codes, and yeah, so I ended up using the same password that I had, and that's where I got my username Costude1. It was the Webkins one was Costude, and Costude was already taken on YouTube, so I just put Costude1. So with that being said, following spring break, in about June. We had not. My band teacher at the time, Miss Sierra, announced that we were going to Six Flags for our band trip. Like we took a little trip, just a day trip, get away from music. We all had to wear the same shirts, which was our band shirt, but that was okay. I got really hyped up for that. I couldn't wait, and one of my friends, Bailey, he has optic nerve hypoplasia, so we had to stick around with him most of the time. But he was so excited too. We were all pumped. We were all pumped. I made a channel called the Coaster or Roller Coaster Boy BOI 1997, and I got all. This was back in 2010, so I made multiple videos. I made one about Mount Olympus. I made one about roller coaster history, and they were slideshows like I started this channel off as. And then I had like top 10 Six Flags industry coasters, I believe, or it was either top 10 Six Flags Great Adventure coasters, and then top 10 Six Flags Great America coasters. And obviously that was back in 2010 when Raging Cajun and Iron Wolf were still operating at the park, so there were only 6 to choose from for my top 5 defunct coasters video, and that's my most viewed video on that channel now. I forgot the password of that, like I did, and I eventually just stopped YouTube. I stopped YouTube until about June 30th, 2011 was the day I created the Nick Web. And the Nick Web was just supposed to be like a channel where I could like do Pogobat stuff or me, myself, and Pi. It ended up turning into another Rubik's Cube Nerd 01. And for about 15 videos, when that obsession came back, eventually I would break out of that and it would be more like status updates and vlogs and stuff like that. Until June 2012, when I found out my family would be purchasing Six Flags Great America season passes. And of course, I factored in a lot of things to see what would work. And I said, okay, out of all these channels, maybe if I revive one of them, I'll have potential on YouTube. So I was looking for the one that had the most video views. And that one ended up being this one, Cost Dude 1. And I said, you know what? I've been watching Jiggity NDG's videos and Arrowhead's 4 videos ever since they've been coming out with them. They've inspired me. I think I'm going to start my own vlogs too. So that's exactly what I did. I started with like a trip review because I did bring my camera the first 2 trips of 2012. Just reviewing what I did, and then one rant about nothing in particular, just like, I hate when people stand in front of the photo booths and they don't even buy the photos. That was a disaster. And then trip 3 is when I started, with the weekend trip and my friend Joey coming along and my sister having a frat. Even though it was supposed to be my time, it was supposed to be my time. It was my 8th grade graduation celebration because none of my family gives a fuck. My immediate family cares, and my mom's side of the family. All I have to say is the day before I went to my cousin's 8th grade graduation party, and like me and two of my cousins are in the same grade. No one gave a fuck about Nicholas. Oh, if you ever see me post videos about my family and stuff on here, just know that they call me Nicholas, not Nick. I prefer Nick, but they just don't listen because, as you can tell, they don't give 2 shits about me. I'm talking about my dad's side of the family. I was like, I don't want to bring it personal. Like, I'm getting off subject. So, anyways, I started those videos, and I ended up, by the end of the 2012 season, with 14 subscribers. Throughout the off season, I got about 2 or 3 more. I only posted a few videos, like less than a half dozen. And as you can see, I'm obviously being more active this off season because I have this Mac, and yeah, I got the Mac in January, and that like kind of inspired me to do even more with my YouTube channel, expand what I'm doing. And as a result, I ended the 2013 Six Flags Great America season with 60 subscribers. And now I'm at 61 as I'm making this video, which is actually pretty good for me, considering where I started. Oh, and concerning the Nick Web, I'm thinking of reviving that channel. Like, I'm getting, like, not a DSLR, but a pre-DSLR. Like, what I did with the interviews and the B-roll and stuff from the Goliath groundbreaking ceremony, I'm getting a better camera, and I'm going to get some better software, hopefully. And I will add, I will end up making more videos, more like film-based. So, it's kind of like an indie film-based channel it will be now, where I make like mini movies and homemade films and stuff like that. I'm still going to be active on this channel. Like, I can't take away from this channel. It's just some things that are like major productions that don't concern, that concern more than what I talk on here. Like, I'll still have More Than Great America on here. Like, I'll have band, I'll have solo ensemble. If my mom records it this year, if I have all these things, depending on what allows me. So during this off season, at most you'll see about a half dozen videos on Nick Web. If I decide to revive it, I'm still in debate because I'm starting my own mini production company, and maybe a few of my friends may join in eventually. And I have some script software and storyboarding software on the computer already, so I'll use that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I would like to thank you guys for watching. It really means a lot to me. I say this in all my videos. And since the season is over, once again, I would like to thank you guys for watching this video, as well as other videos I have posted on this channel. Please stay tuned. There's much more to come. Just because the season's over certainly does not mean that I'm done until May 3rd, 2013. I'll be vlogging tomorrow. And on our band trip to New Orleans, I know last year we did Colorado Springs and I barely vlogged. It was like some pointless stuff. But, yeah. This is Costard1 signing out. Thanks for watching, and happy vlogging. Have a great day, everyone.